morning, everyone. How are you? I wish you are fine. Everyone focus, everyone pay attention to me. Let's start our lesson today. Our lesson today is grammar about unit 4 about past continuous tense. So please everyone focus with me. Let's start our lesson. Before we start, as usual, let's read and answer some questions about the previous grammar. So everyone focus with me. Everyone please, everyone listen, everyone careful, everyone pay attention to me. So let's start our lesson. Who can read and answer first question? As you can see, there is a revision question. Who can read and answer? Yes, I will start.
Last summer I traveled.
Yes, last time I traveled. Okay, nice. Complete, Hamza.
Hotel there. I visit my old friend. I didn't visit.
Okay, what about the stays? What about this? It will be what?
Hey.
Stayed. Excellent. Thank you very much. Because this is past simple. Okay, thank you very much. Sultan, complete from here.
Hotel there. I didn't.
I didn't visit my older friends because it's in the past. Okay, thank you. Complete it.
It was a single visit just for relaxation.
Relaxation. Okay, thank you very much. Yusuf Jason. Yusuf Jason. Okay, Sultan, complete.
Do or did or does I enjoy my trip? Yes, of course. I enjoyed a lot. Did.
Did. Okay, thank you very much because this is a question in the past simple. Okay, thank you very much. Thanks for Sultan and thanks for Hamza. I think there is an update about this Microsoft Teams. So let's start the problem. That's nice. Everyone please, everyone focus and start. Open your student's book. Let's start. And let's answer and let's read about grammar, page number 38. Open your student's book, page number 38. Today our lesson is about the past continuous tense. As you can see, past continuous tense. So if I ask someone about what did your friends do yesterday, what did your friends do yesterday and what were your friends doing yesterday evening? So if I ask Hamza, what's the difference? Alaikum salam, Yusuf. What's the difference between two questions? What did your friends do yesterday and what were your friends doing yesterday evening?
What did my friend do yesterday? Start playing football. Start make example. What were your friends doing yesterday evening?
Okay, it's our lesson today, Hamza. Okay, thank you. There's something in the past simple and there's something in the past continuous. If I ask you, what did your friends do yesterday? You can say they played football, they played tennis. That's it, and it's finished. It's happened. Okay. But if I ask you what were your friends doing yesterday evening, this means you have to answer in the past continuous tense. So you have to say they were playing football, they were playing basketball, they were doing their homework, like this. So this is the past simple and this is the past continuous. Past simple means there are some actions that happened in the past and finished. But past continuous means there were something or there were something were happening and continuing in the past continuous. This means they were playing basketball all night, all day like this. They were playing basketball 3 hours, 2 hours. This means past continuous tense. يعني الماضي مستمر في الماضي. We use was with singular pronouns and we use were with plural pronouns. Was, were plus ing. So like this, as you can see, what did your friends do yesterday? This means past simple. I can say they played sports. That's it. They played sports. They played football. That's it. What about number two? If I ask you what were your friends doing yesterday evening, this means you have to answer and using past continuous. You can say they were playing football yesterday evening. They were playing football yesterday evening. So please, Yusuf Jassim,
Yes, teacher.
read please the difference between past simple and past continuous.
Yes, teacher.
Read please.
What did your friends do yesterday?
Yes. The answer?
They played sports.
Yes. What about number two?
What were your friends doing yesterday evening? They were playing football yesterday evening.
So Yusuf, what's the difference between first question and the answer and second question and the answer?
The first question is, and the answer it's sport, and the second question is football. They played so many sports like basketball and tennis.
Okay, thank you. Yusuf, I'm asking you about the grammar here. So the question number one about the past simple. This means that they played sports and finished. But number two about the past continuous. This means that they were playing football yesterday evening. This means past continuous in the past, okay? Past continuous, okay? This thing or this action was happening in the past, okay? Thank you. So let's complete. If I ask you, what did you do last Friday and what were you doing last Friday when I called you? The difference between this and that, as I told you, and first question, this is in the past simple. You can say, I wrote my homework. I did my homework. Okay, I talk with my friends like this. But number two, you can say, I was writing my homework. I was doing my homework like this. Like this. What were you doing yesterday? What were you doing yesterday evening? Like this. This means you can say, I was playing football. I was speaking with my friends. I was chatting on Instagram like this. So this means something or this action was happening in the past. Like this. If I ask you, Hamza, what did you do last Friday? Would you please, Hamza, answer this question? What did you do last Friday?
I studied.
Answer fast. Say again.
I studied.
Say again, please. I asked you, what did you do last Friday?
I studied.
You studied English. Okay, that's nice. I studied English. What about number two? If I ask you, Hamza, this question. What were you doing last Friday when I called you?
I am doing last Friday studied when you called me.
Okay, ask the question in the past continuous. So your answer have to be in the past continuous. You can say, I was playing sports. I was doing my homework. I was writing my homework. Like this, I was playing with my friends. As you can see, Hamza, would you please read the answer again, please? What did you do last Friday? Read the answer, please.
I studied my lessons.
I studied my lessons, okay, because it's in the past simple. What about number two?
I was studying math when you called me.
This means what? This means what? This means that question number one, past simple, this means I said my lessons. Okay, it's finished. What about number two? I was studying math when you called me. This means this action was happening in the past. Okay, thank you very much. Yes, yes, I'm not the want.
أستاذ
Yes.
متى علينا نكتبها إنجليزي؟
I'll tell you إن شاء الله.
متى؟
يعني هعرفك قبلها إن شاء الله. Thank you. Lower your hand. So تشوف المايك. So as you can see, this is past continuous. You're welcome. This is past continuous. As you can see, this tense describes what? An action that was in progress at some point in the past. As you can see, my brother was working yesterday at 7. My brother was working yesterday at 7. This means my brother was working for 3 hours, 2 hours like this. So this action was happening in the past. What about number two? If I'm speaking about the plural, I can say they were doing an exam last Friday at 2:30. So number one, my brother is singular. So because of this, we use was plus ing. What about number two? Number two is plural. So I can say they were doing an exam, okay, last Friday at 2:30. So let's complete. As you can see, this past continuous, I was reading a book when the phone rang. I was reading a book when the phone rang. I was reading a book, this means past continuous. When the phone rang, this means past simple. As you can see in this past, now, future. We are speaking here in the past. This is past simple and this is past continuous. Until here it's finished. Future, I can't speak about the future. So until now, all of these tenses we are speaking about the past. Past simple and here past continuous. So let's complete. As you can see, past continuous tense. So as you can see, if we are speaking about the singular, we will use singular with was ing. Subject was or were plus ing. Was with singular pronouns he, she, it. Take was. What about plural pronouns? Plural pronouns take were. Plural pronouns are you, we, they, take, were, plus verb, plus ing. Like this. Sultan, would you please read this sentence? Number one here.
He was cooking all morning.
Yes, she was cooking all morning. This means what? She was cooking all morning. Because she is singular, we can speak about she. We will say she was cooking all morning. She. It's a subject, was. It's an auxiliary verb plus ing. What about number two? Hamza, would you please read number two? If I speak about subject, was, were, not, plus ing. This means a negative. Okay, I can use wasn't or was not in negative. So please, Hamza, read number two.
She was not sleeping when he came home.
She was not sleeping when he came home. Okay, was not sleeping means negative of the was. Okay, what about came? When we speak about the past, you can say come, came, come. Yazan, lower your hand and switch off your mic. I can't say like this. She was not sleeping when he came home. What about number three? Was, were, plus subject, plus verb, plus ing. If I'm speaking about the question, how can I ask a question in the past simple or in the past continuous like this? Yusuf Jassim, would you please read this question, please?
الأستاذ.
Read this question, please. Question in the past continuous.
بس question tense.
Yeah, I know. Ask this question. Read this question, please, in the past continuous.
Which one?
The third one. Focus. Pay attention to it, please.
Was she sleeping when he came home?
Yes. If I ask you like this, was she sleeping when he came home? This means a question in the past continuous. I can say yes, she was, or no, she wasn't. So let's complete. As you can see, there is a comparison between past continuous and past simple. As you can see, there is past simple here and there is past continuous here. So past simple on the left, we use the simple past to talk about completed actions, habits, and facts in the past. Like this. Yusuf, would you please read from here? I went to the cinema, please read. Yusuf Jassim, please read. Okay, عبد اللطيف إياد.
نعم.
Read please. I went. Read from here.
When
I went. Quickly.
I went to the something.
Cinema. I went to the cinema yesterday. Okay, thank you. Search for Mike. What about number 2? I always visited my grandparents when I was young. This is past simple. Number 3, I lived near Cambridge for a couple of years. So this means past simple. What about past continuous? As you can see on the right, the past continuous is used to express interrupted actions, a specific time as interruption, and parallel actions. For example, I was watching TV when the phone rang. I was watching TV when the phone rang. This means I was doing something when there's suddenly something happened in the past. So you can say I was watching TV when the phone rang. Number 2, last night, okay, there is a mistake here. Last night at 8 p.m. I was having dinner. Last night at 8 p.m. I was having dinner. So it's complete. As you can see, this past simple or past continuous. Past continuous tense, we use past continuous tense with 2 tenses. Past simple and past continuous. As you can see, there are some conjunctions here like when and while. If we want to use when, we put past continuous before it and past simple after it. What about while? When you see this word while, you have to choose past continuous and the past simple. Past simple before it and past continuous after it. So when and while, on the contrary, vice versa, you can use past continuous when past simple. Past simple while past continuous. So like this, was plus ing and were plus ing. Sultan, would you please tell me what are the singular pronouns? Read this.
I, he, she, it.
Take what? Was plus
verb plus ing.
Thank you. What about were? Complete. We,
you, they.
Yes. Take
Were plus
yes plus
verb plus ing.
plus. Okay, that's very nice. That's complete. So as you can see, until now we have finished our lesson about past continuous. So let's practice, please. As you can see, number 1, choose the correct verb to complete the following sentences. Hamza, would you please read number 1 and answer it?
When the club when I left the club, it was already
It's known heavily. Okay, excellent. When I left, because when you see this word when, you will choose past simple. Okay, that's very nice. What about number 2? Sultan, would you please read number 2?
Fatima dropped her ID card while she looks or was looking for her teacher. Was looking.
Was looking. Why? Excellent. Because after while continuous was plus ing. Thank you very much, Sultan. What about number 3? Yusuf Jason, please read number 3. Yusuf Jason, are you here? Okay, Metab Nasser. Metab Nasser isn't here, so Ahmed Thamir, would you please read number 3 and answer it?
I'm sorry.
Read number 3, please. Say the answers. Say the answer quickly. A new student.
Good job.
No, number 3. Number 3. Choose the right answer. A new student entered was entering our class while my partner was given a presentation. Choose which is the right answer. Entered was entering. Choose. Choose quickly, please.
ثاني واحدة start.
Entered. Okay, thank you very much. This word is entered. Okay, thank you. So let's check our answers. As you can see, number 1, when I left, because this is past simple. Number 2, Fatma dropped her ID while she was looking, because this is past continuous. Number 3, a new student entered our class while my partner was given a presentation, because when you see this word while, you can use past continuous after it and past simple before it. So let's complete. As you can see, Sultan, would you please read this exercise and start to answer, please?
Last Friday we enjoyed a nice time.
On the beach, yes. Choose the right
Enjoyed.
answer.
Okay.
Enjoy it. That's nice because it's a past simple. Yes, complete. Complete.
While or when or what we were walking on the beach.
Walking, not walking. Okay, L is silent. Okay, walking on the beach. Yes. Yes, choose. What's the right answer?
When? I think when.
No, when you see this word where plus ing or was plus ing, we will choose what?
While.
While. Excellent. Yeah, that's while, because you see or you saw past continuous. While I was doing something, suddenly something happened. This means while plus was or were plus ing. Okay, thank you. Hamza, complete from here.
We collecting some shells.
Yes.
Stuff collected.
Collected, because this is past simple. Excellent, Hamza, because when you see while, you can say while plus past continuous, then past simple. Okay, that's nice. Okay, Yusuf Jassim, are you there? Yusuf Jassim.
نعم
Okay.
أستاذ. بس
Okay,
كنت
Yusuf.
معلق معاي أستاذ.
Okay, Yusuf, please, would you please focus and pay attention to me? So, please, Yusuf, from here, complete from here. They were pretty. I complete, please, and choose their answer.
I felt.
From here. They were pretty.
They were pretty. I fell down.
Which is the answer? Fall, falls, fell.
Fell.
Third, excellent, because this is the past simple. Okay, complete, Yusuf, please. While
I was running on the beach.
while I was
On
running
the
on
beach.
the beach, okay.
While my brother was swimming.
Excellent. Okay, thank you. Switch for mic. While my brother was swimming, because while plus past continuous. Okay, Abdulatif Iyad, would you please complete?
نعم أستاذ.
Complete from here. He. Complete, please. He. Yes, choose. So, seeing a shark. Choose the right answer, please.
C.
No, thank you very much. Hamza. So excellent, because see in the present here we can say so, because so in the past simple. So let's check our answers. It will be like this. Last Friday we enjoyed. While we were walking on the beach, we collected some shells. I fell down while I was running on the beach. While my brother was swimming, it will be Abdul Latif. It will be he saw a shark. He saw a shark. Thank you, Hamza. Thank you, Abdul Latif. So let's complete. Now it's time to open your workbook, page number 18, exercise number 4. Open, please, open your workbook, page number 4, page number 18, exercise number 4. As you can see, let's complete the following sentences with the right form of the verbs. E.g., while I was reading a book, I fell asleep. So here we have number 2. Who can read and answer? Sultan, please read number 1, answer it.
She wait for the bus.
Yes. She waits for the bus.
hasn't dispatched.
What?
ما أعرف معناها بالإنجليزي. wait.
Wait, if I say I am
لا
waiting.
يعني بالماضي قصدي.
It will be in the past continuous. So, Sultan, she takes was or where?
Where?
She takes what?
She
She what? Takes what? Yes, like
wait.
she was waiting. As we said before, was plus ing. So it will be she was waiting for the bus. When the accident, what's the past simple of this word or this verb happened, Sultan? What's the past symbol of this verb happened? Happened. Excellent. Thank you very much. Number two. Okay, thank you. Hamza, would you please read the answer number two, please? I was shopping.
I was shopping in Italy when I saw.
Excellent. When I saw a famous actress. Okay, thank you very much. Number three. Yusuf Jassim, please read number three and answer it.
Number 3.
Yes, and Naif, so
We
too for
assumed
Mike.
the noise while we attempted.
يا
Yes,
أستاذ
switch off for Mike. Yes,
يا أستاذ هو في دبك وقاعد يطفي ويشتغل من نفسه أستاذ في دبك على
okay.
الشاشة.
Okay, thank you. Switch off for Mike. Don't speak again.
أبشر.
Okay, Yusuf. What's the answer? We heard a strange noise while we attended the meeting. Yusuf, answer please. Yusuf Jassim.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, what's your answer? Number three. Okay, thank you. Okay, Hamza, answer please.
Sad where
While we,
sad while we were attending.
yes, we're attending. Okay, thank you. Number four, complete Hamza number four because we have no time.
When the dust storm started, the football team was training.
Football team because they are plural. So when the dust storm started, the football team were training for the match. Excellent. Thank you very much, Hamza. So now we're going to check your answers. Take screenshots and write in your workbook. Number one was waiting, happened. Number two, so. Number three, were attending. Number four, started and were training. Okay, thank you. Everyone, please take screenshots and write in your workbook. As you can see quickly, please, number one, Sultan. While my mother, correct. It will be what, number one.
While my mother cook, the doorbell ring.
Yes, correct.
My mother cooking.
Was cooking.
لا,
Was cooking. Okay, what about ring? It will be what?
the doorbell was
No, the doorbell rang because while plus past continuous, then past simple. Please, Sultan, focus and pay attention to me. Number two, Hamza, please read number two.
Shall we say at home when the weather be dust started? We was staying. Were staying.
We were staying at home when the weather what?
Weather did
Was dust because it's a past simple. Okay, thank you. Number three, Yusuf.
Yes, teacher.
Read number three, please, and answer.
Wait.
Quickly.
Sarah was eating her meal with her friend.
Salah Sultan, social for Mike. Yes, make it negative.
Sarah, she wasn't eating her meal.
Okay, thank you. Complete. Number four.
4. I was sleeping with. I was sleeping. I was sleeping when my father came to home.
Yes, ask a question.
Did my father come home when
Not like this.
when
Not
I
like
was
this.
sleeping?
No, not like this. It will be, what were you doing when your father came to home? Okay, thank you. What were you doing? Okay, thank you. Number 5, Hamza, please read number 5 and answer it.
study where playing tennis it start to start نخلي الجملة اللي على اليمين نخليها يسار ونجيب where we playing tennis نخلي يسارها الوين واي.
Okay, say the answer. يعني قول الإجابة على طول كده.
it start while we were playing tennis.
لا يا حمزة، احنا هنا في السؤال محتاجين نستخدم while capital يعني في أول الجملة. Okay? It will be while we were playing tennis, comma, it started to rain. Okay? Thank you very much, Hamza. So as you can see in your student's book, page number 38, page number 38 in your student's book, let's answer this question. Okay, please. Sultan, please read number 1 answer. Complete the following sentences. The vet was treating an injured tiger in the zoo when. Complete using when.
When
Complete any sentence as you want, but use the past simple. As you can see, the vet was treating an injured tiger in the zoo when. You can say when the tiger bit him, when there was a problem happened, like this. Okay, thank you. What about number 2? Would you please, Hamza, complete?
Instead I was walking when I was 2.
Yeah, I was walking along the road when what?
I saw 2 deer.
When what?
When I saw 2 deer.
Yeah, you can say when I saw an accident, when there was an accident like this. Okay, thank you very much. Number 3, Yusuf Jason, please read number 3. I heard a scream while. Yusuf Jason, please read.
3. I heard a scream while
Yes.
استاذ أكمل بأي كلمة من راسي.
Complete using while plus past continuous.
Can I complete the sentence with any?
Yes.
from my
Yeah.
head?
You can complete. Yeah. You can complete but using past continuous. While what? I heard a scream while what?
I heard a scream while I'm playing PS4.
Say while I was playing basketball, while I was studying English, like this. Okay, thank you. Number 4, Hamza, please read number 4. While our grandma was telling us an interesting story, complete using past simple, please.
And started
Yeah, you can say I fell asleep. It started to rain. I fell asleep like this. Okay, thank you very much. So until now, thank you very much for everything. I hope you enjoyed well. Now, of course, you can surf your channel because there is homework. Please, everyone, deliver it before due time. Thank you very much. See you, inshallah, next session. Until now, thank you very much. Goodbye.